So hello guys, welcome back to my channel, and something unexpected happened today. So I'm currently sitting here in the GAC Empow GB, the middle variant. So remember, I have a full walk around tour of it. Link of that will be in the description down below. So why am I here? I'm going to test drive this Empow GB. I actually drove it, but I just did it to reshoot the intro because there are some things here that I never knew about, and probably you guys never knew about too. So I'd like to thank GAC Motors Pasig and Sir Jhonel over here. And then contact details will be right here if you want to order a GS8 or a GAC Empow. So before we dive, some things I need to show you. Yep, what you guys saw there, this thing has freaking launch control, and remember the driving modes over here, right? Eco, Comfort, Sport, and the customizable DIY. So you're wondering, whoops, this has a Sport Plus. So actually, you have to buy the activation code here, sir, at the dealership, no sir?
Yes, sir.
Yeah, I never knew about that. So yeah, there's a crazier mode than the Sport mode, but as you can see later on in the test drive, Sport mode is plenty good enough, but I will avail if ever the Sport Plus. How much, sir, to activate the Sport Plus? Is there a price, or is it private?
Private, sir.
Private. Alright, you heard it here first. This is private, and then since we're here, reverse camera again. No front parking sensors, by the way, for this middle variant. The camera is pretty decent enough. And another thing I found out while I was driving is this. That rear visibility could be a little bit of an issue, but then again, I found the car seats really low, like a Honda Civic, so I didn't have an issue. But just watch out for that thing in the back. That's not the spoiler, by the way. TPMS, and I will share all of the... Oh, that's my fuel economy on the way back here. So there are numbers that I also shared when I test drove this. And then going back here, I never knew about this, so I thought you can only do this with the GS8, but you can actually do it here too in the Empow. That is so cool. And that's what my favorite part of this, well, GACs in general, like the GS8. You can open the windows. That is so cool. Surprisingly, being the middle variant, you can actually have these guys already. So yeah, that's the things I missed. With that, let's go for a dive. Just wait guys for the GS8 review, because yeah, those are really selling like hotcakes at the moment. So why not, at least we got this Empow here now on my channel. And first thing I immediately noticed with this Empow GB, remember this is the middle variant. As you can see, there are no paddle shifters. That this wet type dual clutch transmission is like its competition who have this. It's not that jerky at all. So very similar to what, like the Changans, I gotta say. There's like slight jerk only, but it's just proper throttle input, it will vanish. So I as well decided to record here first around in Metro Car Park, because it's really bumpy here. And as you can see, over rough potholes, rough patches of road, uncemented roads. Look at that, that's so comfortable. So yeah, it's probably as good as its competition. Remember, this competes with the Honda Civic and an MG GT Sport. MG GT Sport as well, coming soon to my channel too. Yeah, so first impressions too, very good with the ride. Yeah, it soaks these bumps really well. And I forgot I'm just in eco mode. This thing is really light, so sport mode. Oh, okay. Really eager to move forward already, so let's put in comfort first. And uphill, uphill, and then move forward. Not that jerky at all. So yeah, that throttle input, you just make it act like a manual transmission. It won't be jerky at all, it'll be fine. And here, over humps, soaks it up pretty well. Remember, the ground clearance is alright too. It's like every other compact sedan, subcompact sedan. You can compete it with this too. And then here, another hump. Alright, that's really good. Yeah, in sport mode, it's really eager to get going already, but let's just put it out. Let's put it eco mode first. Remember, this has a DIY setting too, so customizable setting, which is pretty cool for this kind of car. And the brakes are super sharp. I mean, it stops immediately. Yeah, there's a little bit of a jerk, but it's not too bad. And here, eco mode. Okay. Little bit eager to get going, so I can't wait to floor this once the traffic eases up here. And surprisingly, I just realized too that slow speeds for now The NVH here is really good. There's not much tire noise, not much wind noise, and motorcycles passing by. Yeah, this is pretty good. So at low speeds, the NVH is good. So let's try later on at faster paces. Well, you heard the loud motorcycle just pass by, but it ain't too bad too, surprisingly. Then off at a standstill, yeah, you can feel the DCT doing its work, but it's not like going like that if it's a dry type dual clutch transmission. Yeah, this thing is really light. It's not numb, I would say, but it's pretty good as a daily. And just in eco mode. Right, calm down. Yeah, even though I'm just in, where am I? Eco mode, yeah, it's pretty rapid already. I got to 60 kilometers per hour really quickly. Oh yeah, there's another surprise here I saw in the instrument cluster. It can detect the speed limit of the road.
Yes, sir.
That's okay, I never knew about that. That's so cool. Alright, let's go comfort mode. This is probably the normal mode here. This is good. In a straight line, this is pretty rapid already. Wow. I'm just in comfort mode. Let's save sport mode later on in my favorite part of this test route. So yeah, again, thank you to Sir Jhonel for making this possible.
Yes,
I can drive it for longer than usual. Okay. I can tell already, even though I'm not in sport mode yet, this thing, as I mentioned, is really light, but it's really dirty. No, it's no Alfa Romeo, okay, but so far it's a little bit better than a Honda Civic RS for some reason. Okay, here, comfort mode. Okay, at a standstill, as you can see, I keep mentioning that because a lot of people don't favor DCTs, which I don't blame them at all, but yeah, this DCT is solid. And then visibility all around. Okay, the C-pillar is a little bit big, but the mirrors are large enough, so it makes up for it at least. And I just realized too, I was already in a faster pace kind of road. Yeah, here again, a little bit faster pace. The tire noise, there is, but it's not that noticeable. Yeah, and VH all around. Wow, call me crazy, it's just as good as the Hondas. Wow, okay. And there are potholes, manholes, soaks bumps pretty well, so I can't wait to try sport mode in a bit too. And yet I'm just in eco and comfort mode since I find the response of the transmission just more or less the same. It's pretty responsive. I mean, I just floor it now. There, it's already moving. That's surprising already. Yeah, here around in White Plains, yeah, there's a little bit more tire noise than usual, but it's not too bad. This has better NVH, I gotta say already, than the Honda Civic, because I noticed with the Honda Civics, the tire noise is so loud. In every review I checked out too, everyone complained about the tire noise. This one, surprisingly not too bad. So I'm very curious now on how the MG GT Sport, well, MG GTs in general, on how will they fare against this. So this GAC Empow is already ticking all the boxes for me. Little nitpick, I really wish we have the SPE. I keep forgetting the variants, the GE, because there are paddle shifters. Because you know me, I'm a sucker for paddle shifters. But so far, I didn't see the use for the paddle shifters in this GB variant. And I just realized there is no manual mode here. Wala tong plus minus, no?
Wala po.
Oh, so okay, that's another thing I never knew about it too. There's no plus minus here in the gear shift itself, despite being an automatic car. Yeah, so spirited driving, I'm not sure if you'll need it anyway. Oh, it's okay. Body roll, not that much, but how it picks up is, wow, it's very quick. So yet again, comparing with the Honda Civic, this is more eager to put its power down because this is not a CVT transmission. I mean, the CVT in the Honda is okay, but there's just something about regular automatic transmissions or DCTs in general, because you can feel the car shifting up and down the gear. And this is what I like with this Empow too. Being a DCT, the shifts are lightning and it is really seamless. You don't feel it like changing up and down. I mean, you can hear the engine, but it's very seamless and very smooth as well. So sport mode. Now this is where I found the difference with this car already. The steering weight's up ever so slightly. Oh sheesh. And it is eager to put its power down really quickly. Good. Just wait for these guys to slow down. And then wow. Okay. Unlike the Honda Civic, I know that's a fast car too, but this one I can tell is much faster, and I got to high speeds like in a zap.
Yes sir, it only costs 6.95 seconds to go to 100 kilometers per hour.
How many, sir? Sorry?
6.95 seconds.
6.95 seconds. Wow, okay. Much quicker than the Honda Civic's 7.6, if not mistaken. No wonder. Wow, okay, 6.95 seconds for this car. Oh my gosh, okay, that's so quick already. Oh, at least you can see the how many gears you're going at. I mean, it says here S1. So yeah, that's a weird thing with this GB but middle variant. And I assume too with the base model, yeah, there's no manual mode for this, which is sad for me. Yeah, so if you're gonna have more sportier drives, you're gonna go for the GE variant. They still don't exist, but I promise you guys, I'll have a walk around tour of that too. And so far with my fuel economy, earlier I was doing at slow paces, so I have two numbers to tell you. So with my acceleration here earlier, I've been doing 8.8 kilometers per liter, and then lighter paces earlier at the car park, 9.2 kilometers per liter. That's already as good as the Honda, or if not a little bit better already than the Honda Civic. But where you get going, whoa. Wow, love this Empow. That's not gonna lie, this is much quicker than that of the Civic. I am so speechless. Wow, I love this car. Right, let's put it back in eco mode. Right, so that highway run, my fuel economy dropped a bit, 7.2 kilometers per liter, but still not bad. Right, so let's go to EDSA. Well, let the traffic ease up a little bit, and let's try a bit more with its suspension. So here now, this tough part of EDSA, in front of competing dealer of this. Yeah, this is so good. But 40, 50 kilometers per hour. Yeah, there's tire noise, but yet again, I have to say, it's not as loud as the Honda Civic, because yeah, I will admit that Honda Civic's tire noise is too much, to be honest. I mean, the NVH of that is good, but this one's somewhat the same, but it makes up for it with the tire noise. Yeah, this is what I like with this Empow too. I'm not sure with the Honda Civic because the ground clearance of that is really low. This one, 150, 140 millimeters. It's alright, can go over potholes, humps, no issue. And the ride comfort of this thing is already so fast and so sporty, and yet it soaks all the bumps pretty well. And here, like this one, not too bad. I mean, there's a little bounce for it, but it's not an uncomfortable kind of bounce. It's really good. I already saying it, this Empow is already a good all-rounder. Another thing that most people don't mention, well, actually found out thanks to Sir Jhonel, despite being the middle trim Empow, this has launch control. So of course, put it in sport mode, and then it's kind of like Porsche's. You just lightly mash the brake, and then put it at the right amount of revs, and then it will activate launch control. So let's wait for everyone to clear up first. Alright, sport mode. Oh, launch control activated! Whoa! Okay, enough. Yep, I can confirm too. You can do 6.9 seconds in this stick. I think a little bit quicker, like 6.7. Oh my, I'm in love. I'm in love with this car. This is such a good car. Oh, I'm so speechless. Wow. No joke, guys. This is the first time I experienced launch control. I couldn't do that in the Porsches because I was a bit afraid. But I got to experience launch control for the first time. This is... I never had so much fun in a compact sedan before. The regular cars, not the Euro ones. That's a completely different story. Oh my gosh, this is nuts. And right, update with the fuel economy. Pretty much the same. I only dropped 1.1 kilometer per liter. Pretty impressive for what it is. You have the power, the fuel efficiency. And remember, this one cost 1,335,000.
305.
Oh, sorry, 1,305,000 pesos. So yet again, it's in the sweet spot of the MG GT Sport and the Civic RS. For what this is, only being the middle trim variant, it's worth a steal. Right, what else to talk about? I'm in love. Not gonna lie, I want one now. This is such a good compact sporty sedan, and I gotta say, GAC brand as a whole, pretty underrated too, I have to say. Right, so that concludes my review of this GAC Empow. So I think there will be one more review coming up in GAC Motors Pasig if I will return this unit. So yet again, I'd like to thank GAC Motors Pasig, Sir Jhonel over here, for making this test drive review possible. Thank you so much, sir.
Thank you.
That I'm really able to drive this fully, and it's probably one of my favorite sports sedans at the moment. So hope you guys like and subscribe. Enough. So hope you guys like and subscribe, and I will see you with more future car reviews. Bye bye.